Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. In this video, I'll be going over the market as it stands right now because Ethereum has made a new all-time high and Ethereum is in the driver's seat right now as we do go into the later innings of the cycle. I'm also going to be sharing with you 3 altcoins that I think are basically free money right now. I see them trading significantly higher over the coming weeks to months. I'll be sharing with you those coins in this video. So if that interests you, be sure to stick with me until the very end and let's get into it. So Ethereum has made a new all-time high at $4,888, 888 in the month of August, the 8th month of the year. Quite a coincidence. Well, I don't really believe in coincidences, but nonetheless, Ethereum is extremely bullish right now. And just a few days ago, when price was pulling back, a lot of people were scared, a lot of people were fearful. Here's what I had to say on August 20th in a YouTube live stream that I did during this pullback. Take a look at this. That goes with every single altcoin. This is a bullshit pullback. We're going to go higher, but for now, it's a BS pullback and we are going to go higher. That is exactly what did occur. Here's what I posted inside of the Crypto Empire Mastermind on the 21st. ETH looks like it wants a relief pump breaking out of the channel. Lo and behold, what happened? It broke out and it went ahead and made a new all-time high. Completely unfazed. If you guys want access to this information, be sure to join the Crypto Empire Mastermind using the link to apply down in the description below. But here we are now with the market looking extremely bullish, poised to go higher. Again, there's no fear to be had in this market right now. It is a very, very bullish trend. Jerome Powell has essentially just confirmed rate cuts for the month of September. So we want to be looking for opportunities to go ahead and trade these assets, these altcoins higher into essentially new all-time highs. So what's going on right now is with this all-time high, we are pulling back at the current moment in time. The current price is $4,726. And there is some demand zones that have formed, right? With this huge pump, price has left behind an imbalance. We want to look at the origin of the pump, and we have a one-day demand zone coming in on ETH at $4,334. And this is across all of the majors as well, right? If we look at the total market cap chart, we also have a demand zone down here at 3.83 trillion. On the total 2, we have a demand zone over here at 1.56 trillion. Same thing on the total 3, we have a one-day demand zone at 1.04 trillion. Same on Bitcoin as well, right? We have this demand zone coming into play on BTC over here at 114K. So there is demand on all the majors as well as Ethereum, and a lot of altcoins do line up with these levels as well. So in my opinion, the trend is up and there's a very good chance we see some positive reactions from this demand zone or from these demand zones on all the major charts as well as the altcoins that do line up with them. So I want to start going over 3 altcoins that are basically free money opportunities at the current moment in time. Nothing is a given. This video is not financial advice. But with that being said, I am quite confident we are going to see these coins continue to pump. These are not going to be memes. These are going to be kind of more reliable, higher mid-cap projects. But nonetheless, we'll get into some lower riskier stuff in a different video. For now, let's focus on these free money opportunities. Coin number 1 is going to be SUI. SUI right now, $3.72, number 17 in the overall crypto market cap at 13 billion. Look, SUI's a powerhouse. SUI is very well connected, right? World Liberty Financial, Trump, all of them interested in SUI as well. All the big boys, all the big institutions, they are all in on SUI. I easily see SUI trading for $7 to $8 in the not so distant future. Let's go ahead and take a look at the SUI chart. And looking at SUI, we can go ahead and see that we also have, the same demand level down here. And this is coming into play at $3.54 down to around $3.42. So look, if you don't have any exposure to SUI right now, this looks like a very logical place to look to be a buyer of SUI down here in this one-day demand zone. What I want to show you is we can go ahead and take some Fibonacci extension levels to look at some potential price targets. And if we take the all-time high, which is at $5.37, down to the low that was created back in April, on April 7th, which was the bottom of the market, we have some Fibonacci extensions. We have the negative 618 at $7.62. This is a major target for sure, and I do expect with a very high rate of probability this target to get run. There's also a decent chance it does head up to $9 to $10 and hit these targets as well. Okay, so SUI I think is a free money opportunity right now, and I really wouldn't fade this one. I mean, you can go into riskier stuff, or you can just take the extremely high probability trade. I see SUI as an extremely high probability trade, right? Trend is up with these higher lows, higher highs across the board. We're at equal highs, right? We're facing this resistance level at $4.20 and higher lows going into it. It's a very bullish setup. This is going to snap and it's going to go to new all-time highs up here. So SUI, free money opportunity in my opinion right now. Look, nothing's a guarantee, but I would probably put it at like a 99% probability that it does go on to make a new all-time high for this cycle. All right, so that's coin number 1 right now for the video. Let's go ahead and move on to coin number 2. Coin number 2 is going to be good old Dogecoin. Yes, sir, Doge. Doge is the number 9 crypto in the market cap. Doge trading at a $35.4 billion market cap. Now on Doge, let's go ahead and take a look at the chart. So Doge does have, we go ahead and zoom this one in over here. Doge does have the same one-day demand level coming in at 22.2 cents approximately, as we can see over here, right? Same level of demand that all the majors have. It also has an interesting level on the 2-hour time frame. As we can see, this is a previous supply level that was left behind in a fair value gap on the huge pump up. All right, we want to use major confluence to enter into this trade. If you don't have any Dogecoin, this looks like a very, very logical place to buy it. Essentially from 22.4 cents down to around 21.4 cents. Anywhere in here, look to get your orders filled, in my opinion, and look to trade this one up to, again, the all-time high and beyond. So Doge all-time high, if we go and look at it, it is currently 73 cents. I think Doge has a very high probability of it. Look, minimum I see Doge going to like 60 cents, which is around a 3x from here, but there's a very good chance we do see Doge to $1 this cycle. I've made full videos about Dogecoin in the past and explained my entire thesis around this project, how Elon Musk is heavily involved with this one, and I really do see it as like a really high probability trade right now, going into the later part of this cycle. So Dogecoin, I really wouldn't fade it right now. Again, go watch my full video I posted not too long ago on Doge if you want more information. But I mean, really the same setup we have, right? We have the bottom down here that occurred in April, a higher low over here in June, another higher low over here in July. We have horizontal resistance up here around 25 cents. When this gets snapped, expect this to run extremely hard. When Dogecoin pumps, it goes like this. It goes straight up. It leaves no chance to get into the trend. Okay, so if we want to catch the trend, we want to make sure we're in. And as of right now, I would be looking again in the 22-cent levels that I just outlined if you are looking to get into Doge or even just increase your position. I mean, Doge basically, I mean, I don't want to say free money, but it's basically free money right now. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the third coin right now for the video. The third coin is going to be an Ethereum beta play because, again, Ethereum is so strong. Ethereum is leading the charge right now. It's much stronger than Bitcoin. A lot of capital has rotated out of Bitcoin and into ETH, and this, of course, can be seen with the Ethereum Bitcoin chart going ahead and pushing resistance and breaking those resistance levels. So I think this is going to continue. Ether is going to continue to lead. So we want to look at some Ethereum betas. The number one Ethereum beta right now is going to be Lido DAO, LDO. Right, this is a Ethereum liquid staking derivative token, and it's trading for $1.51 with a $1.35 billion market cap, coming in at number 98 in the overall crypto market cap currently. All right, so the highest market cap coin we're going to talk about in this video, still all of them are in the top 100. Again, subscribe to the channel and be sure to hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss when I post more videos, and we'll get into some potentially higher risk, higher reward plays. But for now, let's talk about Lido DAO, and let's go ahead and pull it up. So LDO right now, depending on how this daily candle is going to close, I mean, I do expect this to leave behind, you know, this big fair value gap. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that a neutral color. Nice neutral color, and we will label that fair value gap FVG on LDO. So if we go to the 12-hour time frame, what we have is we have this previous level of supply coming in at $1.42, which was left behind here. Price completely ignored it on the pump that occurred after Jerome Powell essentially confirmed rate cuts in September. And this level of supply has flipped into a bullish hidden order block, and that's coming into play at $1.42 again. Also on the daily time frame, we do have still the same supply level really coming in, same price levels, right? $1.40 down to around $1.38, $1.37.5. This is where to look for LDO, right? A move into these levels around $1.40. If we look and zoom out on LDO, this chart is, again, it's very, very strong. All the charts I'm presenting to you right now have basically a constant bid, all right? And on the daily, we can see this is facing a big level of resistance. It's in a level of supply. What happened over here in February was we had a really large sell-off from these price levels around $1.60. And price has now come up and it's testing them again. It's testing this resistance. In a bull market, in a bull trend, what happens to resistance? It gets broken. All right, so what I would be looking for on LDO again is a potential pullback over here to around $1.40, and then looking forward to go ahead and break this level of supply and start to make a big push up higher. All right, current price is 150, all-time high over here at $4. Very good chance this does go ahead and run the highs and potentially make a new all-time high. All right, these aren't crazy 100x coins, but these are coins that you can size into. They are highly, highly liquid. They have tons of trading volume, and in such a bullish market, in a really aggressive bullish trend, we don't want to fade these setups. All right, we want to look to trade these setups, buy them spot. If you're more experienced and you know how to essentially use derivatives like leverage, you can go ahead and look to trade these setups on leverage. I see them as very, very high probability setups, and this is what I would be looking for. All right, if you guys want more details on how I'm actually executing these setups, be sure to join the Crypto Empire Trading Floor Telegram group. You can sign up to Blofin using my link to sign up on Blofin in the description down below. And then once you do make a deposit, you can use the Telegram bot and go ahead and get yourself in the group, and you can see how we execute these setups live and trade alongside with us. All right, guys, but I hope you enjoyed this video. So in this video, we took a look at the market, and we are very bullish right now. I also shared with you 3 really high probability trade setups to look for, and I think we can take these setups to trade much, much higher. I see these as really high probability. Again, I said the word free money, and nothing is free, nothing is a given. There's no such thing as free lunch in the market, but probability wise, they look really, really good to me. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by smashing the like button down below. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. My name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I'll see you in the next one.